Hey guys, I'm super excited to bring you a video I've been wanting to do a very long time. One of the most influential books I've ever read in my life. It is the best-selling book as far as personal finance goes of all time, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. So today we're going to be covering, just kind of a summary of it, the important topics, and kind of how we can apply them to our lives. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so welcome to this video. First is first, the poor dad. All right, so the poor dad is actually his father. Okay, so Robert Kiyosaki's father when he was younger. He was actually very well educated. I believe he ended up getting a doctorate degree. He was a professor. He made well over six figures, so getting money wasn't a problem, you know. And he always told Robert to, kind of make sure you go the conventional route about, making money and just making a life in general, okay? But his dad actually struggled financially. His mindset is all about financial security, okay? You know, you want to work hard for, 25 years and retire, and be conservative with your money, make sure you save, invest in your 401k, and if you really think about it, that kind of model of life means that you're going to be working for money for about 3/4 of your life, and you'll only have time to retire maybe the last quarter of your life. Okay, so let's kind of walk through that model, right? So in high school, your parents are going to tell you get good grades, so you can get into a good college. Okay, and then when you're in college, you get good grades again so that you can get a good job, right? And then when you finally have a good job, you want to just be conservative, hopefully because of how good you did in college, you got a job with benefits, you can invest in your 401k, and you can build up your savings, okay, so that you can do the things you want. You want to go on vacation with your family every other year, things like that, okay? And then finally, when you're when you get 60, 65, you can retire, you can relax, go on vacation. All right, so that's kind of the middle class mindset. So, and this is how kind of our money flows in general. Okay, so we work, we have income. Okay, we work our 40 hours, 9 to 5. Matter of fact, it's supposed to be 8 to 5. I don't know who invented 9 to 5. We get money, and then our money leaves as an expense. Okay, so essentially, when we get money, it's an income, and then when money leaves, it's an expense. Okay, and so a liability is, let me skip down to this actually. A liability is financial obligation to pay money, okay? And I like to think about it like a monthly expense, like a revolving payment. So mortgages, car payments, insurance, student loans. So those types of things are things that you don't just pay one time and it's gone. You have to make reoccurring payments. Whereas just think about expenses. We have normal expenses every day, right? Food, gas, things like that. Those are kind of one-time payments. Even though we may do them frequently, they're kind of one-time payments as opposed to liabilities being every month. Anyway, a liability also, you have to pay for your liabilities, and then they also leave as expense as well, because that's kind of the way out. And that's kind of what happens. We make money and we spend money, and that's kind of the money, the things we spend on, we don't ever see them again. Okay, so here's kind of an example of someone who has a job that pays $60,000 a year. The second column is kind of the monthly cost associated, or amount associated with the things on the left side. So if you make $60,000 a year divided by 12, that's $5,000 a month. Let's say you do invest in your 401k and they do the company match 5%, which is nice. So I guess in a sense that is kind of an asset, right? And then liabilities and expenses. So you just kind of lump those two together, and that's, let's say on average, that's about $3,000 for you a month. And then that means you can save around $2,250. And so let's kind of just say this is after taxes so that we can have easier math, okay? So you can save $2,250 a month based on kind of doing these types of things in this example. All right, so I already talked about liabilities. Next thing is assets. Okay, so assets are things that we can buy or own that will put money back in our pocket now or at a future date. Okay, so example of assets, as you know, one of the kind of bread and butter bread and butter of assets is real estate property, right? You buy a house, you rent it out, and monthly payments come rolling into you. All right, and then an income producing business. And those are kind of the big ones that a lot of people know about, but there are also smaller assets that are available, like an arcade machine, a vending machine, royalties, so making a book and selling it, and then making music or making video clips, like stock video clips or stock photos, things like that. And then also stocks and bonds. Those are also considered assets because you buy them and then they increase in value or pay dividends. Okay, so those are also considered assets. So now let's talk about the rich dad. The rich dad was actually the father of his childhood friend. I might have been his best friend, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it said he had an 8th grade education. I'm not sure if that means he didn't go to high school or whatever. He became one of the richest men in Hawaii. And like, how does that happen, right? Someone, like, if you think about the polar opposites, someone that, revels in education, that got a doctorate degree, made 6 figures, and he struggled financially. Meanwhile, this guy became one of the richest men in Hawaii. And the difference was his education toward money. He was all about figuring out how money works and how money makes money and things like that. Like, how do people become rich? Like, how does that work? So, he became financially independent pretty young.